Hello, my name is Brodey Thomas, graduated 2017. I work at Ridge right now. I've been collectively there for like 10 years. Started when I was, I think, junior year of high school or so, and then I moved on to doing some other work after about 5 6 years. Went back and I've been there for almost 3 years again. Meat department land. It's pretty good. The old counselor, Colleen, set me up with someone there to start off in Delhi, and it turned out to be a pretty good place to be in, like good environment for a lot of people. LPO had a great impact on me, I'd say, in terms of connections. There's pretty good group of friends I had, and then the teachers were always like really good to kind of chat with, make connections with, and all that. Middle school for me, it went good. I was, a good kid there. Was getting mostly, I think, B's, some A's, and all that. And then doing PTA meetings with my mom, and she wasn't really liking what they were saying because it was just nothing. They didn't really have anything good to say, even though I was doing good in class. And I was a bit slow to start. I had a lot of homework from that point, so it was a lot of like just schoolwork, no life outside of school either. It's just nothing but a bunch of papers to do. We tried some K-12. That was kind of lame, just online school, not really having any connections with friends or anything like that. So talked her into going to LPO because my brother went to LPO. He had anger issues and a bit of on the spectrum. That school turned out great for him. I'm pretty sure he graduated and all that too. So she was a little bit reluctant at first, but then gave in and was pretty happy with the decision in the end. Started LPO 8th grade and was there until I graduated. When I think about the high school and what people have told me, it's easy to get lost there. It's easy to fall through the cracks and not really make friends if you're kind of the person that I am, a bit awkward, all that. I'd say the thoughts on them moving to school to the portables behind the high school, it's not seem great. For some kids to get along and like are outgoing, which there might be some of that at LPO, but a lot of people are like struggling more so socially at LPO. It's not going to be a great move. From my perspective, it seems like you're just going to be shoved in a corner. Easier to make fun of, easier to kind of pick on because you're like right behind the high school. You don't have your safe space in the building. And I think a lot of students need that because it's a safe haven. It's a place away from the middle school, high school, where there's a lot more kids to kind of pick on them because they are more considered the outcast, the bad group. And just even LPO had that name of the bad group. And it was like, once a lot of people got to know us, it was not a bad group at all. Like, we're throughout the whole community working in the jobs. Like, I've been at Ridge good time, and there's been a lot of LPO kids that have worked there too, and still a couple that work there now. And I don't think shoving them in portables is gonna really be a great move. Taking away electives is not helping at all. Like, when I went there, there was PE, kind of surprised to hear that was even getting taken away. Like, that's a standard. And then art, there is graphic design stuff. I think there's some pottery classes. I mean, I never got to take those, but that was really cool. And I even went to the high school for some computer science stuff, and that was really cool. I did that for a semester just to kind of try it out. LPO helped me out with getting my driver's ed stuff. It was paid in full. That was a great help. I've been driving, clean record ever since. And thinking about the school just being stuff behind high schools in a portable, it does not seem like it's going to be great. Not having electives and having to intermingle with the high school even more than just like if you decide to do it from taking the bus to that from the LPO to the high school. That doesn't seem great either. Like, it's a lot of intermingling with a bunch of kids, and you're already vulnerable. You're going to have a lot more people kind of passing judgment on you and picking on you. So having electives at the LPO created more of a safe space for that too. And I remember the culinary arts class. I obviously applied that where I'm working right now. I already had the certificate. I was good to go with a lot of that stuff, and culinary is fun. You get to make food, eat a little bit of extra food before lunch or after lunch, and make some good stuff. It was a pretty good time there with the electives being there. Having the counselors there at the time, I think there was two. It was Colleen and Sarah. They were great. They really helped kind of talk about things. I know there's a lot of kids that would talk with them and kind of have their crash outs, but they were there to listen. They were there to keep them in school and let them know that they're understood, let them know that they have a safe space to talk about all their problems and kind of mellow out and get back to class kind of thing.